Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Chuck Billy from Testament. You're right here, right now, watching Van Hanson's Metal Talk Monday.
It's Metal Talk Monday with your host, Van Hanson. Oh yeah.
I absolutely love Testament. I think they're one of the most underrated metal bands ever. Testament is considered to be thrash metal, and everybody already knows the thrash metal giants, Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer, and Anthrax, but Testament is a titan that is a force to be reckoned with alongside those bigger acts. So what are we talking about today when it comes to this legendary band? Well, let's go with their second album, The New Order, released in 1988. Their debut album, The Legacy, is also killer, but The New Order has more sentimental value to me. Fun fact, I broke my arm in a Testament New Order shirt the day I bought it back in 2017. The doctors had to cut the shirt off of me and I fought them over it. I know I still have the shirt somewhere, but I have no idea where. I did manage to pull this badass photo off though. This album consisted of Chuck Billy on the vocals, Alex Skolnick on lead guitar, Eric Peterson on rhythm guitar, Greg Christian on bass, and Louis Clement on drums. And yes, that stripe in Alex Skolnick's hair is natural. He confirmed on Loudwire the silver streak in his hair appeared at age 14 as a single gray strand.
Bruh.
The New Order consists of 10 unique songs: Eerie Inhabitants, The New Order, Trial by Fire, Into the Pit, Hypnosis, an instrumental, Disciples of the Watch, The Preacher, Nobody's Fault, an Aerosmith cover, A Day of Reckoning, and Musical Death, A Dirge, which is also an instrumental. Overall, the album clocks in at about 39 minutes and 22 seconds. But before we go into detail about the songs, let's talk about the album artwork. At first glance, it's a skull fading and rising above the earth. But what if it's also descending onto the earth? That's just a shallow analysis anyways. In some ways, it kinda looks like a set of wings soaring above the planet. Okay, maybe that's a stretch. The point is, it's a skull floating above Earth and it's cool. Song number 1, Eerie Inhabitants. This song starts off with the sound of thunder and a clean set of guitars that lead into an epic solo for about a minute and 13 seconds before leading into chugging and classic thrash mayhem. This album is about to tell you a story, starting with the game of life in this one. All hope is lost. Song number 2, The New Order. Maybe all hope isn't lost. The New Order has arrived in an epic but contradictory way. The time has come to rule the world at any cost. This song is very anti-hero. It's very melodic and rich in story elements. Song number 3, Trial by Fire. The clean ballad is back at the start of Trial by Fire. First the New Order arrived, and now you're a prisoner to the judgment that has been casted. This is the new way to go. This is what people say. A new way. Trial by Fire. The song is very loose and groovy and somewhat unpredictable. In medieval times, a trial by fire was a method to determine somebody's guilt. The accused person was forced to carry a hot bar of iron 9 feet. If the person who was accused of lying's wounds healed in a few days, they were innocent, but if their wounds festered, they were guilty. Jeez. Number 4, Into the Pit. The trial of fire is over and now your ass is going into the pit. No, not the Sarlacc pit or the mosh pit or the pit full of skeleton shit, but the realm of darkness itself.
Death.
Into the Pit is a classic thrash anthem. After death, we're all just resembled as dead. We're all the good, the bad, the worst, and the best, and where they land is their eternal rest. Damn. Number 5, Hypnosis. This song is an instrumental and it's beautiful. Definitely the sound of hypnosis, vertigo, and mental confusion. This is the type of song that perfectly captures the feelings of your mind spiraling because you don't want to get in that goddamn hot tub. Anyway, the song is great for representing spiraling. Number 6, Disciples of the Watch. Picking up with that clean ballad type at the beginning again, which this album just does so right. You've lost hope, you've been overrun by the New Order, you sent to the trial of fire, you've been into the pit, and now you're getting burned to the cross for not obeying. The song mentions Malachi, which I'm assuming is referring to the prophet from the Bible, but honestly, with the burning on the cross, bad omens, and everything happening in the fields, I think it's just based on Children of the Corn. Probably not, but the lyrics hint at it heavily. Number 7, The Preacher. I love this song so much. It's so loud, in your face, and beautiful in chaos. When the future you find is so faint that it's too hard to see, don't disavow his word, for the truth must be heard because the preacher tells visions he sees. This song sounds like it's a preacher sharing his visions, but nobody seems to care. Nobody is taking the warnings of what is to come. In a lot of ways, you could relate the song to the 16th century French astrologer and visionary Nostradamus. Number 8, Nobody's Fault. This song is an Aerosmith cover, originally appearing on Aerosmith's 4th studio album Rocks, which also included tracks like Back in the Saddle and Last Child. Testament's cover is done so well, it fits the apocalyptic story that this album is telling. Mankind is fucked up, it's too late, and we're all to blame. Number 9, A Day of Reckoning. The song is heavy with themes of oppression. It's a great way to wrap up all the destructive and dystopian nightmares that have now plagued us throughout the journey. As it's the last song with lyrics on the album, life's not what it seems, he preaches nonconformity. I don't think they see, they live live for him and what he believes, a life of misery. We accept the reality in which we've been given, even at the cost of being miserable. And number 10, musical death, a dirge. This feels like the credits music to everything you've just heard throughout their interweaving stories, starting with the clean tones again and going into the silky smooth and sharp guitar solos. I just imagine credits appearing over crumbled buildings and a destroyed planet once known as Earth. A beautiful instrumental and a great album closer. If you love thrash metal, or good music in general, and you've not had the chance to listen to Testament, definitely give this album a try. It sure is a favorite for me. The New Order provides apocalyptic hymns that are so pleasing to the ear and soul despite being dark and discouraging. Do you like Testament? What's your favorite album by them? And if you check out the New Order, let me know what you think. Regardless, just share your thoughts and talk metal. Until next Monday, Metalheads. Next Monday's band really helped breed the spawn for some great death metal action, leaving you with feelings of being pierced from within afterwards.
Metal Talk Monday. Oh yeah.